What is going on, people? If my voice sounds a bit monotone and aggressive, well, that's because that's how I felt during this here encounter. That's how I felt. But before we get into said encounter, let me just point out that I do have a second YouTube channel, and I know y'all are probably tired of me saying this, but hey, I'm trying to get this channel to 1,000 subs by the end of the year, and by the time you're seeing this, if I timed this right, it's October, which means we got about 2 months before we hit 1,000 subs. So if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button on my second channel, because there I go live, and I stream this game Wednesday and the weekends. So if you like what you see here, hit the sub button. I'd really appreciate it. But yes, so why am I so monotone and aggressive during this here commentary? Well, let me take you back. Do you remember the previous encounter on Anakin? And I'm not going to spoil it. It should be literally the last video that I uploaded. Remember that? Remember that encounter? Yeah. So after that encounter, I felt like shit. I did. So what'd I do? Well, I tried to make up for it. Tried to. And when I say tried to, I mean I played literally about 8, if not 9 different encounters between the one you just seen on Anakin and the one you're seeing now. Jet, are we going to see any of those 9 encounters? No, you're not. Because when I tell you I died to raincoats with 0 kills, and the first bullet they fired from out their grease gun was a headshot to my pretty ass face? Yeah. And then, you know, the occasional 10,000 kill player, 9,000 kill player, 25,000 kill player. Yes, that does exist. That's what I was facing during those 8 or 9 different encounters. And let me tell you, I was playing a bit more aggressive than I usually would, because I'm just like, well, if I'm playing too passive, then that must mean I need to take out a shotgun and go in people's faces. Sounds smart on paper. But in virtual reality, not reality, but virtual reality, that didn't work out. So we're here on Anakin. Damn, not Anakin. We're here on field hunting. Your boy has PTSD. And I have the almighty L96. And it occurs to me that most of y'all say that L96 is better than M82. And hell, I agree with you. I do agree with you. To all my car guys out there, let me say this. I know most car guys know about, you know, Hellcats, right? Which would you rather have? A Charger Hellcat or a Charger Hellcat jailbreak? They're both the same damn thing, it's just one has an extra name attached to it. The M82, L96 are basically the damn same thing. It's just one just has a better scope, and that's it. They both do the same damn thing. You get my point. But alright, enough about cars, even though I love talking about them. And no, I'm not a Mopar fan. Why the fuck do you think I have a Corvette in my intro? Anyways, even though in this video it's a aircraft, F-22 to be exact. Guys, like I said, I'm agitated. Back on the gameplay. You see, I'm here in the middle of the damn map, middle of the open. Spot the red chest. Don't take the red chest, because I'll be an idiot behind move. And I'm like, damn. It's kind of quiet. I only killed one person. Now walk straight past the container, which is up there. Where is everybody at? This is daytime field content. I should be hearing shots like crazy right now. But, it wouldn't hurt to, open this blue box and see if there's a secondary. Lo and behold, a brand spanking new RPK. And I don't know what you're saying. You're like, Jet, you're lucky as hell. How the hell did you find a whole light machine gun in a box on this mountain range known as field content? Well, all I really gotta say to you is, it be like that sometime. It really do. Remember the days when people used to boost lobbies because they actually needed stuff? Yeah, you don't see that anymore, do you? But do you know what's still around? These. By these, I meant hostile bushes, if not headshots. Yeah, I don't know how long that guy was up there for, but considering how the container is literally right here, it would make sense for him to be watching the container for the better part of about 30% of the match. That's what I'm thinking. And I don't know if you notice what I'm doing right here, but I'm walking through bushes. But Jet, aren't bushes hostile? They are. But hostile bushes will only shoot at them if the hostile bush... Wait, pause. The hostile bush will only shoot at you if the hostile bush feels threatened, if not spotted. They're like animals out in the wild, if you will. They will not attack unless provoked. And when I say provoked, I mean the bush thinks that you see them. And, they're like, oh shit, if I don't shoot first, he's going to find out I'm here, and I'm going to die. So, walking through bushes, it is a viable tactic, but I will fully warn you, when you get shot at in the chest about 6 times by said bush you think was not safe, it is what it is. Now, the more risky tactic, if you will be to put a single bullet into each bush you think is hostile. Yes, I did it on this map, actually, and I streamed it, so I know what the hell I'm talking about. I was, you know what? I'm not going to talk about that again because I've already talked about it so many damn times. Yo, where is this guy at? Where is he at? Oh, he's right here? Alright, bet. What do he have? An SVD and a Berry M12. Okay. I'm going to delete the SVD. Because I already have an L96. I already have an L96. And I'm also going to delete the RPK. Yes, I am. And if you're asking yourself, Jet, why would you delete a light machine gun? Well, it's personal preference, really. But I feel like on this map, an accurate submachine gun would do me a lot better as a secondary as I get spooked by crows. Pause in the commentary.
The plane is coming. Prepare to fight for the airdrop.
by all accounts, that guy should have killed me. By all accounts. Because I was prone, sideways on, and he was looking perpendicular at me. A perfect headshot. A perfect headshot. I should be dead. I should be dead. But that's what happens when you shoot at somebody and you don't hit them in the head. And y'all wonder why I always go for headshots. I used to be that raincoat. I used to be. But now look at me. A suit, a hat, and a rifle. But like I was saying, I do believe a Barium 12 would serve me better as a secondary on this map than an RPK. Because the RPK is not an RPK 74, it's a regular RPK. And I feel like on a long-range map like this, accuracy is your best friend. That's what I believe. I mean, that's why most people take out assault rifles. Not assault rifles. Most people take out rifles on this map in general. Because the further they are, the more accurate you want to be. And the closer they are, the more inaccurate you want to be. Because, you know, shotguns, spread out rounds in the air. Hit somebody, they go down. Hit their body armor, they get stunned. Shoot again, they go down. Battery. Battery death, battery snow death, you know what I'm talking about. But yes, so that's why I took the Barium 12 instead of the RPK. Accuracy, at longer range, is your best friend. That's my opinion. Your mileage may vary. Alrighty. Now, that conundrum, that situation, is now done. Ladies and gentlemen, what else is there to do? What else is there to do? Well, you see me. I'm walking out here in broad sight. Well, I say walking. Running, jogging, out here in broad daylight, not getting shot at. On field hunting, not getting shot at. Very, very untrustworthy. So I'm gonna do this. And what happens next is this guy's fault.
You are a killer. Can you stay alive now when you are a threat?
Let me take you through my thought process. I seen a dot near the Bard house, right? And I said to myself, he's either waiting for the entire match before opening up that Bard house, or that's a transmitter. Makes sense. It's near the Bard house. This dot up here, it might be a person. It might be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run toward the Bard house, assuming that the Bard house dot is not a transmitter, but I'm going to keep my camera pointed this way just in case this dot is not a transmitter. Lo and behold, it's not a transmitter. It's a guy with the VSS. Look, y'all know how much I love the VSS. It's a fantastic weapon even when it's nerfed. But even I couldn't hit this shot. Homeboy was entirely too far. That bullet drop would have been massive. Again, if he was more experienced, I would have died. Jet, are you saying that you kill only raincoats? No. I have streams to prove that, you know, I've come out on top against, you know, actually decent players with a lot of experience underneath their belt. But, in this case right here, yeah, I would have gotten headshotted if this guy had anything but a VSS and had anything more than about 50 encounters played. Now, I don't know if y'all peeped this or not, but the Bard house says it's opened, right? You see the flashing red and white threat symbol on the top of your screen. Therefore, the entire lobby knows that I'm a threat. The entire lobby now. Why is this going to happen? Yes, this is what happens when your boy's a little bit agitated. I can't stand playing this game any longer than about 30 minutes to an hour. So, stuff like this happens. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that, oh, this is a very difficult encounter. Oh my goodness, the sweats, they're everywhere. Oh, ports, mortar strikes, they're everywhere. No, because you've seen the video. And yes, these players did not know what they were doing, even though all they had to do was, I guess, look, and I would have been dead. But I don't know what else to say. Maybe the tutorial need to be a bit more in-depth, but new players in this game, they got it entirely rough. Entirely rough. And I'm going to call this the Grand Theft Auto Online conundrum. The new players fund the game the most because they have no skill, they have no experience, they don't know how the game works. So instead, they buy everything. Cars, money, apartments, and Grand Theft Auto. In this, the new players, I want to say maybe about the second biggest group in the community. And obviously the first biggest is maybe the experienced players, and the third biggest is the tryhards. Who do you think funds the game the most? The new players. Because they don't know what a plan is, but guess what? They're going to go to the store and buy it. Because they say to themselves, bro, why am I getting killed by a lot of people? Maybe I need this plan. And boom. All I'm going to say is, this game trash. Thanks for watching. Peace.